Cry of the Gull by Emmanuelle Laborit. Emmanuelle Laborit is an actress and director at International Visual Theatre in Paris, France. She begins her autobiography, The Cry of the Gull, with a simple explanation of the difference sign language has made in her life. She learned this at the age of 7. She went through the frustration and alienation of most teenagers, but hers came from an inability to reconcile the hearing world and her speech-oriented school with her sensibilities as a young deaf woman. Soon, she realized that being deaf could be a positive part of her identity. She also took up acting, leading to her ultimate triumph as Sarah in the French production of Children of a Lesser God. She was the first deaf French actress to win the Molière Award in the category of Best New Talent. Her book, The Cry of the Gull, is both a revealing and encouraging story for young people everywhere. As a baby, she made screaming sounds like the cry of a seagull gliding over the ocean. They nicknamed her Mouette, which means seagull in French. There was another reason for calling her seagull. The French words seagull and mute phonetically sound the same. It was her uncle Fifou who was the first to say, "Emmanuelle makes shrieking sounds because she can't hear herself." The parents didn't want to believe it. Later, they found out that their paternal parents were married in the chapel of the National Institute of the Deaf in Bordeaux, France. Emmanuelle's mother took her to the pediatrician. The doctor felt that the mother was crazy because the baby reacted to normal sounds like the clapping of hands and shutting of the door, just as any other baby would. In fact, the doctor suggested that the mother get counseling. When Emmanuelle was 9 months old, the mother took her to a specialist. He broke the sad news that the baby was born profoundly deaf. Both parents were in a state of shock. The father was completely overcome and cried where this curse had come from. The mother was also in a state of shock and stunned. She couldn't think rationally. There were 3 specific questions that her mother asked the specialist. Will she talk? What should we do? Is there any way I could meet some deaf adults? Slowly and steadily, Emmanuelle learned how to communicate with the speech therapist using the Borel-Masoni method. The therapist was an extraordinary woman who had patience. Slowly, Emmanuelle learned to pronounce the letters of the alphabet and taught mouth movements and hand gestures. The mother sat in during all sessions. Slowly, a bond developed between mother and daughter, whereas it lessened between father and daughter. With a hearing aid in place, most of the noises were channeled into the head, and slowly she began to differentiate words. But whatever progress she made, the family would always have cliched and stereotyped statements. She may be deaf, but she's so cute. She'll be that much smarter. Thank you.